Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Games Done Slow and Bad. And as always, we're here to do some games slowly and most often badly. I'm just going to adjust this camera really quick. There we go. Okay. Let me know if sound is coming through okay. Today, we're going to jump into the original Pokemon. I'm playing on Pokémon Stadium via a transfer pack. So, context. Back in the day, when you purchased Pokémon Stadium, you got one of these lovely transfer packs with it. The transfer packs allowed you to plug in your copy of Red, Blue, or Yellow into the system and play your game, your characters, on Pokémon Stadium. That was a big deal back in the day. There's some argument as to whether or not this is actually emulation or some other trick. Hey, Fiber, how are you doing? So we're not really sure if this is, oh good, I'm glad the sound's coming through okay. We're going to try really hard using a handful of small tricks to complete the Pokedex. Obviously not in one day, but we're going to try to make significant inroads. So these are not my original cartridges, and as such, one of the things I always like to do is look at the previous owner and what they did with it. I can reset, right? Yeah, I can. I always like to skulk when I jump in here, because I'm always curious about who the last person to play this game was, and what their thoughts were. So, when I go look at their Pokemon, they have a Charmeleon named Ash, level 33, so they did some serious grinding. Buzz? What's Buzz? Is there like a Dugtrio, okay. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I had a very interesting morning. They had an Ekans, a Pikachu, a Pidgey, and a Magikarp. They were really just grinding away. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I spent the morning cutting down trees, so I am really hella tired and super glad to be here playing rather than cutting down more trees. What have you been up to? All right. This is the unfortunate downside about playing on the Pokemon Stadium platform rather than Super Game Boy, of which I have multiples. Takes a little while to load. You see, I love that. Like, I don't know why more people don't make that into, like, the series, or the start of their series. If you're playing some sort of retro game console, it's super cool to see what the last person had. Now I'm going to blow it up. It's not going to exist anymore after this minute, but this is Oak. People call him the Pokemon Professor. I'm not going to do a whole lot of reading in this, I don't think, unless folks want me to. Simply because I think everyone's seen this beginning, because they pretty much photocopy it every time. I'm going to explain to us that Pokemon are both pets and tools to fight other Pokemon in a battle to the death. Alright. I can't play Red and not be called Red. Doing a bit of work for your house or for your job? Question mark. Alright, and this is his grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What's his name again? I can't play this game unless he's blue. Hey, Inspired! How's it going? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, likes and shares really help out a lot. Alright, so as we get into the game, first thing we'll have, our first choice, is to pick our starter Pokemon. What are we thinking for a starter Pokemon? I am personally very partial to Squirtle. That's just my own 2 cents. We can straw poll this thing. What do we think for a starter? By the way, it's unsafe. Okay, thank you. In case you didn't know, walking in the tall grass is unsafe. You know, I've actually thought about this, though, and, isn't this basically the plot of a horror movie? I mean, basically the people from this town, unless they have an animal to fight another animal, they stay in their own little town. Oh, what are you streaming later? Squirtle? Yeah. No, dude, Squirtle is... I mean, I know a lot of people have a lot of love for Charizard, but man, Blastoise, Team Squirtle. Yep. Oh yeah, Hydro Pump, man. I mean, that's where it's at, dude. Hydro Pump and just call it a day. Just housework today. I mean, it's cool because at least it's just housework. I actually after the stream have to kick on my laptop and chug through work, like office work. So I'm not looking forward to that. I've put it off till now. By the way, this doesn't matter what we're choosing because I am playing on Pokémon Stadium, and if you complete, I'm gonna resize this chat really quick. Oh, Sniper Elite. Okay, I don't think I've ever played, but I have it in my Steam library. Because we have Pokemon Stadium, I'm gonna be getting every. No, I definitely don't want Charmander. No, thank you. As kids, my brother always got Charmander, and oh, I didn't want to cook that again. Are you Squirtle? You're a Squirtle. Tiny Turtle. As kids, my brother always chose Charmander, and I always chose Squirtle. For the longest time, what we would do is power restart. We'd take one of our files. Alright, guys, what do we want to name Squirtle? I'd take our systems, and we do a power restart, where I would just get 2 copies of all the starters and trade them over into one. And then trade them back so that we both had every starter. In Stadium, we can win the starters, so it almost doesn't matter. You know, let's check what's trending on Twitter. I'm thinking I'm going to name him the first thing that's trending on Twitter. That isn't promoted. Magic the Gathering War? Hashtag MTG War? That could be fun. Alright, let me do one reload to see if there's anything better. I think I'm going to name him whatever's trending on Twitter. Oh, this is for Boston. Who wants Boston? Can I get, like, a more national one? No? Alright. We'll go with that. Oh, PAX Rumble? Okay, that's much better. We're going with PAX Rumble. So yeah, this is, I think, what I'm going to do. Unless someone shouts out an idea in the chat, I'm going to name them after whatever is trending on Twitter. Mostly because I don't have to be clever. And I'm sure there's going to be some absolute gems. PAX Rumble. Woo! Yeah, just as an interesting factoid, I, absolutely 100% could be at PAX, but did not go. Because I'm a boring individual. What do we got? You get a Bulbasaur. You know what's going to be really funny is when we get to the end of this series, and I have, PAX Rumble, and it's, you know, let's say November of this year, and I'm like, how the hell did I name a PAX Rumble? Oh, yeah, that's right. I named everything after Twitter. I'm going to try and find some really specific ones that when we look back on it in 6 months, it's going to be hilarious. Cardiff? Yeah, I think it's local, so I get the Boston one. You know what? Maybe I'll choose a different area of the map as well. That could be hilarious. Alright, you chose Bulbasaur, which is the worst of the Pokemon. Don't at me. So, what I'm hoping to do, and this is going to launch it, but I'm not, this is going to launch it, but I'm going to grow it through actual Let's Plays. What I want to do is catch all 151 Pokemon. But have a really fun time doing it, really slow. This is going to be a Nuzlocke. There's not going to be a whole bunch of battle. I'm going to try up some combinations of Pokemon that we wouldn't ordinarily use. Ooh. Did he just, yeah, he might actually have, alright, let's Tail Whip him. That Growl strategy actually worked for him. That's concerning. So I am intending, this is actually concerning. I am intending to catch as many of the original Pokedex as humanly possible. I believe I can capture all 151 Pokemon in Red, Blue, and Yellow. I am playing on Red now. I intend to complete the fair and right way, both Red, Yellow, and Blue. And then I intend to transfer over to Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I have everything in place for these. I actually believe that with the addition of a Game Shark to clean up just a handful of events that are no longer attainable at this point, I really actually believe we can do this and complete the original games 100%. Which is actually kind of exciting, because maybe you completed Red or Blue back in the day, but did anyone actually double back to complete, like, Crystal? I'm sure some people did, but I did not personally. He did pick the wrong Pokemon, by the way. Alright, Blue. So this is going to be a lot about just sort of hanging out, grinding up Pokemon we need, switching up our team to use things people don't ordinarily use. Like, I'm thinking, you know, how often do you walk through the tall grass early on, get a Rattata, and then kick that bad boy into the box and forget about him? Let's see if we can make him part of our team. I mean, obviously not this one, because I don't have any Pokeballs. We're going to murder this one to death. But my attack missed. That's odd. So, Inspired, if you're still here, you're streaming that later, right? I'm probably going to be around, so if you post it on Twitter, I'll try and check it out. I won't maybe be 100% active because I'll be working through some stuff for work, but definitely lurk. This is going to be a lot of this game. Yeah, there's just certain Pokemon you literally never use, and I want to try and make... It won't be the best team, right? Because if you really want to make, like, the meta team, you're going to find yourself a Chansey and a Snorlax, and you're basically going to have infinite HP. But I would love to use some of the oddities that you never use in the series. Like, using a Rattata, you know? People use Nidoran because the Nidoking and Nidoqueen are pretty legit. But, you know, who's running around with a Raticate as, you know... Level 60 Raticate is not something you see very often. Just like the birds. I mean, you use the birds early on, but then when you get some sort of flying mix, you immediately throw your Pidgey in the box and say, alright, bye, bud. I know I caught you. You were like the third thing I caught in the game, but, you know, peace. Alright. Only a couple minutes in, and we're already doing our Pallet Town run back, which is the most infuriating part of any of these games. Alright, so what do we got early on? Got my Pidgey, got my Rattata that I can get. Yeah, they'll set me up pretty good. Yeah, exactly. There's some fun Pokemon out there that, like, nobody uses. I mean, everyone thinks about the really meta Pokemon, and then the rest of them just sort of languish in the box. Even some that are pretty good at what they do. I personally am particularly fond of Porygon, and I always try to make it a point to fit Porygon into my team. For no other reason than I love the aesthetic. The super pointy face. The fact that it can do conversion to switch types, like, that is so awesome to me. Yeah, here's an old Pokemon, like me a lot. Talented as a Pokemon trainer. No, it's just that I played this like 65 times since I was a child. Custom Pokeball you ordered. Yep, thank you. Oh, hey, look, here's Blue. Now we're gonna get Pokedexes. Alright. So yeah, this is gonna be a really chill thing. I'll probably tell some stories about what went on in my week. This time I'm going for a 2-hour stream, but ordinarily I think this is gonna be like a 20-minute deal. just enough to get in, get out, do some catching, training, etc. So yeah, funny one today. I'm sitting there, and I'm attempting to cut through a log. So I have trees in my yard. A lot of trees. I happen to live in a very rural area. So we had the larger trees taken down by a tree service. But with the tree services in the area, if you have them cut down the wood, they charge you extra to tow it away. And theoretically, we have enough friends who burn wood either for heat in their house, or who burn wood for like a fire pit or something like that, something social in nature. And it's really odd because I thought people would be willing to come if I cut it up and take the stuff. Not the case. I got one person who pretty consistently will take it, but otherwise, I'm cutting up in little bits and just trying to get rid of it along the way. So today I tried to take down a log, and I only have like a very small chainsaw. I'm not a lumberjack. I'm not a tradesman by any stretch of the imagination. I work in an office. I wear a suit and tie. So chainsaw not really my thing at all. Does he give you any? Yeah, no, he doesn't. Chainsaw is not my shtick. So I'm sitting there, and I can't figure out why I'm making no progress on this log. It's running. The blade is clearly spinning. Well, I had blunted it out to the point where it was not doing anything. So I sat there for about 2 hours this morning, hammering away at a tree, and essentially all I was doing was gently caressing it with a chain. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. It's been an adventurous week. Actually, a lot went on this week. I got a whole bunch of new stuff in. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that I got in a new Fallout cosplay that I've been working through. I got the nice jacket. I got a gas mask, helmet. I bought a Pip-Boy kit through GameStop slash ThinkGeek. It's like an assemble your own. Pretty cool. And the coup de grace came in today. It is this lovely, or 2 days ago, this lovely plasma rifle replica that lights up. Pretty sweet stuff. Other than that, God, it's been a good week for picking up discount games. I managed to, so as part of this series, as I've said, I want to play all the Pokemon games. I managed to pick up a working copy of Yellow, alongside another Game Boy Advance for really short money. And I also managed to pick up a couple of modern AAA type games. If you know me, you know that I skew very heavily towards indies. So these AAA games, few and far between for me, but I've been trying to get more into it. The indie path is a hard path to fight if you're on Twitter. So I'm just sort of embracing it. Just sort of embracing the fact that I gotta play some stuff that ordinarily, maybe I wouldn't play. But it's okay. It's all good. Because that still frees me up to play things like this. Alright, 22 minutes into stream, and we have ourselves some Pokeballs. Move that cursor. Alright. Alright, I always do the dumb thing and purchase all the Pokeballs. And I will generally not purchase any more Pokeballs until I get through Mount Moon. 15 usually gets me through it. We'll see in this series, because I'm going to really aggressively attempt to catch Pokemon. Hey Andrew, how's it going? Yeah, this is really a throwback. And I'm playing it in the most throwbacky way possible. I have my transfer pack in my N64, and I'm playing it on Pokémon Stadium. So this is the most throwback of throwbacks. How's it going? Alright, you're level 2, so you get murdered. I don't have any time for that. We're gonna go find one that's level 4, because I have no interest in grinding at 2 levels. Oh, nice. A nice, quiet Sunday visiting family. That's nice. I literally wouldn't know what a quiet day is. Is that travel for you, Andrew? I feel like you mentioned at one point that your family didn't necessarily live in the city. See, I actually listen to things that YouTubers say. It's sort of part of the challenge of pulling things out of context constantly. Really have to listen closely. A new Pokédex entry. Do I want to nickname him? Oh, yes, I did want to nickname him. Alright, you're going to get released, because I'm going to catch another one and nickname him. No, we're nicknaming him. Andrew, my nicknaming plan is to go to Twitter Trending and pull one of the items off of Twitter Trending to name my Pokemon. Oh, you took the train out? Oh, man. See, I have this sick... I don't know, it's just that, like, I enjoy pain. I really enjoy the train. Like, a lot. Like, I genuinely enjoy sitting on the cramped train that generally smells and is staffed by people who couldn't care less if you lived or died. Particularly love the train. That's a good trip for me. Alright, let's try and catch something. Oh, level 4! Yes! That's one less level to grind him. Yeah, so I'm imagining, because what I'm thinking for this series, assuming I don't flake out, is that I am going to catch, using some slight hacks to catch Mew, I'm going to attempt to catch every Pokemon in the Pokedex through Crystal. After Crystal, I need to think about how I'm going to achieve the rest. Alright, Rattata. We do want to nickname him. Alright, if someone wants to pull me what's on their Twitter trending, I will totally use that instead, because I'm in the Boston Metro Twitter trending. Yes. So, let me give it a second. Some of these are just awful. Let's change Boston. Let's go to New York. Oh, let's, New Haven, Connecticut? No, New York. We'll go to New York. What do we got in New York? Cardiff, Chelsea, Liverpool, Live Tot. Liverpool versus Tottenham? I'm guessing that's soccer. Sure, we'll go with that. Live Tot. Is this all capital? Okay, good. This is gonna suck so much. Magic War? Okay, Magic the Gathering War it is. T. And by the way, I intend to use this Rattata. I was actually saying earlier, I don't think Rattata gets enough love in this game. Because people generally catch him and chuck him in the box and forget that he exists / lives. I think I'm going to make him a main. I want to see an Elite Four run with Eradicate. Just hyper-fang the crap out of everything. Alright, okay, it's a match in the UK. Sure. Yes, sports. Can I... I'm gonna release this Pidgey that I forgot to nickname. Because that's not fair. Deposit. Pidgey. We'll catch another Pidgey. Maybe he can be Live Tot. Live Tot the Pidgey. This is gonna be so psychotic. I'm gonna be so pissed that I did this in like 12 episodes when I can't figure out what Live Tot is. Why would I name him that? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm a little tapped. Alright. Oh, the other thing I got just recently, and maybe some of the other folks here who maybe also have a retro gaming tinge to them, I picked up the Sega Genesis Classics collection for the Switch, and it is probably the worst decision I've ever made, because all I've done is play Sonic. But this is Sonic where I can use save points. And it actually makes me feel worse about myself, because I can't beat Sonic normally, and I write it off as, oh, this game isn't that easy. I can't beat Sonic with save points. I'm just sitting here, I'm like, I thought this whole thing was just to hold one directional stick and jump. No, it's actually a lot more difficult than that. Alright, we got another one. What are we naming him? I think Live Tot. Do we have any objection to Live Tot? I'm gonna start typing it in. Doesn't mean I'm sold on it if someone has something better. But I won't know what Live Tot is in 15 minutes, so I think it's the perfect name for an irrelevant Pidgey. Going once. Going twice. Live Tot. Excellent. Let's, before we overstretch our Squirtle, let's switch them out. Alright, I'm gonna need some new Twitter trending things. Let us, what do we got? Montreal? Yeah, why not? What's trending in Montreal? Nashville. Why is Nashville? Oh, is it like a... Pidgey looks like a soccer player. I don't know what Ultra 2019 is, but that's apparently trending in Montreal. And that's pretty awesome. Alright, what do we got? Okay, here we go. Nidoran. Oh, I'm gonna hate myself so much for this naming scheme. This is simultaneously such a good idea and a bad idea at the same time. Alright, here we go. I got hashtag Muse. Is that for the, like, band? Yeah, it's for the band. Alright, so what do I got in Montreal trending? I've got Muse, Ultra 2019, Nashville, Bob Cole, Leafs. What do we want it to be? Oh my god, Sunday. This is going to be Sunday. It's the best thing ever. Sunday morning. Sunday morning is trending. We're gonna do this properly too. We're gonna use lowercase letters. Sunday morning is trending. Kooky is next. Alright, that's it. We're using that. Sunday morn. Oh yeah. This is so dumb. This literally probably only entertains me and people like mine. Alright, level 4 Rattata versus level 4 Rattata, which means he should probably murder my Rattata, but I might be able to murder his Rattata first. No, let's trade him up. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what earns that nickname. Who knows? I mean, you know, I should actually check that. Let me check. Because worst case scenario, I'm going to have, like, some sort of, like, Aryan Brotherhood freaking hashtag on my channel. It's probably not a good place to be. Cookie. Cookie? Let's see. Jungkook. Who is this? What am I looking at? Cool. Awesome. Well, it's not something that's anti-Semitic, pro-white power, or offensive in any way, so I think we're gonna go with it. This is gonna... I'm gonna have to check that. Oh, Christ. That's even worse. You know, it'd be great, making it borderline impossible for me to vet all these names. That'd be great. Yeah, the episodes are 20 minutes long, but I spend 45 minutes investigating to make sure the things I nickname my Pokemon are not offensive in any way, shape, or form. Apparently it's trending worldwide, which is interesting. Okay, cool. That's nice. That means things, probably, to someone. I know so little about pop culture. Just so staggeringly little. Aside from being able to throw out a quote every so often that makes people think I'm a little more in tune with pop culture. Oh, sweet. I wish I could be famous for eating a cookie. I feel like there's something else I should be able to capture over in this area. I'm really hoping that I remember that correctly. Otherwise, it's a big honkin' waste of my time. I'm beginning to think that there isn't anything else I can capture over here. I thought I could capture a sparrow. Maybe I'm just horrifically unlucky? This is one of those times where software-based emulation is nice because you can kick it into like super speed and let it run through. MTG War just leveled up, so that's a positive. I'm beginning to think that I'm misremembering that there's something over here. That's one thing I find about the internet. I always find it funny what trends and what doesn't. Like, genuinely good informational things never make it out to see the light of day. Someone eating a cookie? Oh, that's gonna get shared 1,000,000 times. Maybe 2,000,000. Maybe more. Oh, there we go. Alright, can I get away with not murdering you? What do we got? Ooh, I might be able to get away with not murdering you. Ooh, you got a critical hit. Good for you. Alright. What? You're not allowed to not get caught. That's... I'm pretty sure not how this game's supposed to work. How much delay is there between what I'm doing on screen and what you're hearing and seeing? I feel like I'm looking, and it seems to be like there's a pretty significant amount of delay. And I'm not sure if it's my recording rig, or I'm just stupid and I'm doing something wrong. Because my stream health looks good. Maybe I gotta hold back even longer for comments. Hey, can you guys let me know? Can you guys let me know if you can actually see what's going on? I just got a weird pop-up from OBS, so I want to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. I have like 100 Mbps internet, and for some reason, this is giving me a hard time today. This should not be the case. I checked it this morning. Oh, that's the worst. That is the worst in the freaking world. Oh, that is so bad. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm so angry right now. All right. All right. I don't think I saved. Oh, and you don't even detect the transfer pack anymore. Oh, this is so irritating. Oh, great. Super. This is so awesome. Only in my stream would literally 30 minutes in it just go, nope. You know, and the worst part is, like, I don't just, like, roll out of bed and make these attempts. I actually thought this through. I tested it. I played it for about 45 minutes to an hour the other night, just to make sure that everything was working appropriately. And it worked great. Like a champ. Okay. We're going to give this a few more resets, and then I might, I'm going to have to change tactics a little bit. What do we got? There we go. Oh, that is just the worst. You know, I have a much more reliable Super Game Boy and Super Game Boy 2 sitting within arm's reach. I literally don't need to be doing this at all, except I thought this was a cool way to play it, and now I have immediate regrets. And you can tell by the name on the cartridge too that I didn't save. All right. The worst. Oh my lord. Alright, so I guess let's effing start again. Because why not? Alright, anything else going on interesting in the world right now? Oh, I can't believe that happened. Of course it happened. To me, though, because, you know, yay, fresh start. I'm just gonna power click through this. I am red. My opponent is blue. I want a Squirtle. He's gonna grab a Bulbasaur. I am like gonna play this with like the controller up here now, just to make sure I don't gently tap it against something and have it lose connection again. This is the worst thing in the world. I even asked myself earlier today, I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I accidentally tapped this thing while I was playing. Well, the answer is I'd have to restart from dead-ass scratch. We're gonna save so many times now. This just became like the let's save, let's play. Ah, so bad. Alright, man, thank you for showing up. You're leaving at probably an opportune time, because I'm going to have to replay, you know, some of what we just went through. Thank you for popping in, though. I really appreciate it. Alright. I see some other watching numbers popping in now, so if you just like to pop in and say hello, this is going to be super interactive. One, because I have to redo the whole damn thing from scratch because my thing just reset on me. Two, because I need help choosing what Twitter trending names we want to apply to each Pokemon. So we have Squirtle, and we definitely want Squirtle. That was decided earlier in stream. And the name that we had given him from Twitter trending the first time around was PAX Rumble. I don't know what happened at PAX, but apparently there was a Rumble. Oh boy. Alright. So he gets Bulbasaur, which I wildly consider the worst of the starters. Let's do this. Feel free to jump in anytime, folks. Say hello. Drop me some ideas for some Twitter trending names to use. Oh, there's a fight. Excellent. A Rumble. Let's see. Can I pull it up while I'm on here? What was it over? Do we know? I mean, I'm sure something stupid. the Matrix. That's fun. Whoever makes these algorithms, I swear, I like wonder how they come up with this stuff. Oh, I thought you. Oh, I misread it. I thought you said you were watching. I was like, that's excellent. I gotta find this video. It just seems like it's a pervasive thing that they just keep using PAX Rumble. Great. Super. Good for you guys. Getting together, paying a whole bunch of money to hang out, and come up with new hashtags. Good on y'all. Good for you. Alright, this is actually getting closer than I would like. Can I murder him next turn? I hope so. Okay. Well, you're not very tactical, bud. 3? You gonna hit me for 3? Oh, good for you. Look at that. There's an auspicious start. I lost my first battle. Okay. Well, that doesn't happen very often. Alright, excellent start to this new playthrough. Now that we have our guy, let us throw a save down. And let's overwrite the older file. That way, when inevitably terrible things happen again, I won't have to start as far back. And again, if you're hanging out in chat, feel free to drop in and say hello. I'm trying to see if there's anything of note going on in the world that I should immortalize with the name of a new Pokemon, but alas, I don't think there is. Alright, that was uneventful. I lost the PAX Rumble! That would have been like the shortest Nuzlocke in the history of mankind. Good lord. And again, that is why I don't do things like that, because I would quite literally just take this remote and throw it through the nearest window, and it would be terrible, because then I would need a new remote and a new window. Alright. What do we got? Gonna do our Pallet Town run back to deliver a package that I already did about 40 minutes ago. No, about 20 minutes ago. I'll be a little more honest with myself. Wasn't that quick. Yep, I will. That's the thing with dealing with like the older hardware too, is I get super frustrated because I just like I clean everything obsessively. Like I pull all of my gear apart, I get the alcohol swabs out, and I clean the absolute hell out of every connector. My retro gaming, my games and my consoles are super clean. It's just like, ugh. The only redeeming part about your Nuzlocke is you seem to get some decent random encounters. Like your encounters when you tend to be behind are generally pretty favorable. And mind you, I'm trying to charge up from behind, so maybe that changes more recently. But I'm always laughing because it's like, you know, the Pokemon gods giveth and then taketh away. You get something good and then immediately end up facing something that dominates it. Alright. Keep telling me about Pokedexes, that's cool. I've already done this, actually. About 20 minutes ago. Yeah, with some of the Nuzlockes I've watched, I don't get into them nearly as much because it just seems like it favors it's either one way or the other, right? They either get just absolutely stomped in their face hole from go, or they just get so ridiculously lucky from the onset that it's like, oh well, this isn't going to be all that interesting. And just a little conspiracy theory of mine. You know, I know with randomizers, there is a way to look up where things are placed. I'm sure that with Nuzlockes, there is a way to see where things are, and maybe make some tweaks, if you so please. Make a handful of slight tweaks. Maybe rebalance your things in your favor just ever so slightly. Also, playing on an N64 controller is a terrible experience. Playing N64 on an N64 controller is a terrible experience, and it continues trying to play Game Boy on it. Considering the analog stick in the center is not used for anything at all, whatsoever. Alright, so my strategy for Pokeballs is to spend every dollar I have right now on buying Pokeballs. Oh, not even overtraining. I have a strong sneaking suspicion that some folks, when they do a randomizer Nuzlocke, may make some tweaks, let's say, to their roster. Like, they may make some adjustments, let's say, to their starting Pokemon, or to an early catch opportunity that they have. I'm throwing that shade right now, because, yeah, I'm gonna call bullcrap on some of these, quote, randomizers. Alright. It looks like we are going to be at least back up and running. With a Pidgey. Yeah. No, I have no doubt, but, just saying. Just saying there's some home cooking going on. I feel like losing or being absolutely dominated in some respects is almost good for proving out that you are honestly playing the game and that you're, actually engaged with what you're doing. Like, I don't necessarily want to do everything on easy mode. I would like to die many times in certain games. It's one of the reasons why I constantly go back to RimWorld, because the game is literally scaled to destroy you. The Molten Gamer, how's it going, man? We are making a second attempt to, I wanted to nickname my Pidgey. That was dumb of me. We're making a second attempt to charge back from where we were. I'm incredibly distracted because I am completely thrown off. That's not great. Alright, well, we're gonna try this. So, I started this game Molten 50 minutes ago. We had 6 Pokemon caught, and then I lost the file. Because I'm playing on a Nintendo 64. And I slightly tapped my little transfer pack, and I lost my whole file. This was LiveTaught. So the way we're naming our Pokemon is using the YouTube or the Twitter trending. We're using Twitter trending to name him. So I'm trying to reclaim a couple of the Pokemon I lost when I had to hard reset. And I gotta remember to nickname my Pokemon, otherwise I'm getting rid of them. So that one that I caught and forgot to nickname, he's going straight to hell. I don't know, is there like a Pokemon equivalent of like Elmer's glue? You know, because it was made out of horses? Because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing right now. Released outside. Bye, Pidgey. No, I'd like to believe that I turned it into Pokeglue. Yep, he will. Sports, yay. Sports. Go, team. Do things. Score points. Or don't, if it's better not to score points in your game. This is the wrong hack. Well, there is technically a very, 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 very small chance that you can have a Gen 1 Pokemon that is technically a shiny. Maybe this is it. Maybe Super Pidgey is actually a sneaky shiny. Get the ball and do the yay! I'm going to give it a few seconds because it appears that OBS is really screwing with me right now. I have, and I checked this, fantastic download and upload speeds right now. And yet, for some reason, this stupid OBS keeps dropping my stupid stream on my brand new computer, which I know is powerful enough. This is just the day of crap. Absolutely the day of crap for streaming. Alright, we're bringing back the original name I had for him. But please, please, please drop more names below. And let me know in the comments when you've caught up. Yeah, this is Pokemon Black. I do very much enjoy ROM hacks. Just because I like to see how much someone has taken this children's game that's all about like growth and learning from your mistakes and thinking. And I love to see the ROM hacks when people like absolutely destroy them by adding incredibly dark undertones to it. Like I say, every so often there's that version that like PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals or whatever, put out about like that is basically cockfighting. And every time I see that come out, it makes me giggle. We need them. We do need them to exist again. I am genuinely angry that this is transpired, but at least we cut down the amount of time it took to get back to this point, like, exponentially. Oh yeah, you guys get to take a huge swatch of this space on my screen. Nidoran, what did we call him? Sunday Morning. That's right, because Sunday Morning was trending because reasons. I should speedrun. I would speedrun in an ironic sense. But I am the textbook definition of an old man yelling at clouds. My drive to do anything for a long period of time is very minimal. I am old and incompetent, and as such, speed running has passed me by. Speed anything has passed me by. Speed walking, speeding, all these things. Obese Minecraft Steve. I mean, perhaps. But, you know, that's a chance I'll have to take on the spine paralysis. Yeah, the only game that I feel comfortable enough, honestly, doing any sort of speed anything in is A Link to the Past. I've done it on my channel. I don't... You can't do speed? Well, I guess technically you could do speed, and that might actually help you speed walk, and speed run. Oh, Andrew, we found our sparrow. Confirmed. I'm not insane. Alright, why are all the birds in this game ludicrously powerful? I mean, this one's kind of dumb. It's real, it's real. Maybe you can do the crippling anxiety. I will say that's one thing I don't have is crippling anxiety. I am quite at peace with myself, my incompetence, and my inability to do jack crap anything. Alright, stream, why are you bugging out on me right now? Alright, we need to nickname this sparrow. Guys, what are we nicknaming this sparrow? What do we got on Twitter trending right now? Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Quebec? Quebec's fun. What do we got trending in Quebec? New Zealand is trending in Quebec. CWHL. Canadian Women's Hockey League? Alright. Alright. The name Liliana is trending for me. I'll go with that. Yeah, the minute I see someone use certain terms in my chat, you get muted. Sorry, you do. It's not a democracy, it's a dictatorship. You don't know who else is in chat, so you don't know who you're offending with words. Problem solved. The problem is solved. We solved the problem. Problem solved. Liliana! That's one of my rules. It's just like, look at what you're saying before you say it. And don't be a dick. That's all. You don't know who else is in chat. You don't know who'll be offended by using terms like that. You don't need to use terms like that. That's not super nice. Not to be like the Barney lecture. Oh, magic head. So sweet. Excellent. I'm going to use all my manas in this run. All my manas. In lands. Isn't it like lands? Grant? I don't know. It's been a while since I played Magic the Gathering. Yeah, that's basically it. You know, I encourage lively debate. If someone wants to come in here and say something that's controversial, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. But if you're just gonna be a dick, I'm just gonna mute you. Mostly because I don't have time for that in my life anymore. I get like 2 hours a week to interact with humans. The rest of the time I interact with drones in an office. Oh, you're just going to try and lure me to death. That's a good strategy. It'll probably work. I just need to find that Nidoran female now, and then we can finally move along, because we know Sparrow actually exists. I mean, that was great, because that was basically like finding like the Loch Ness Monster. Because, that Sparrow would not show up in the last run. The last attempt, I should say. Alright, what do we got? Oh, another God Sparrow. Okay. Why, hello there, GD Irrelevant. How are you? How can he do that much damage? Okay. We are trying to power through Pokémon Red, and I am making strong attempts to have this file not bomb out on me like the last file, because we're 1 hour and 6 minutes in, and I'm doing all these fights for the second time, which is super exciting. That's good. What are you up to today? Alright, I want to use my Super Sparrow for a little bit. Oh, is that... So, when you're shiny hunting him in Crystal, is that basically like, start the fight, see if you get a shiny, reset, and reload from a save point? Because I think I saw someone doing that with Eevee, and I'm going to be really honest, I've seen people do it like literally hundreds of times in a row, and it hurts my soul to watch. Yeah, I give you all the shiny luck in the world, but oh, my soul. It aches for doing that. I mean, good on you for having that level of motivation. I'm just a bit of a lazy slob when it comes to that. I've actually never even caught a shiny in Pokemon Let's Go, because I don't have the patience to sit there and wait for something to show up. Alright, am I not going to get a Nidoran female because this game hates me? I actually just got Crystal recently. I don't think I ever had an actual copy of Crystal. But I did pick one up for specifically trying to complete the Pokedex in Crystal, which I thought would be an interesting challenge. Oh, you're working your shiny hunt setup right now? First shiny hunt I've ever done. I get 2 accidental shinies. Oh, Caterpie. See, I would be pumped for Caterpie, because, I love Butterfree. I use Butterfree for an irrational amount of the game. And Blissey's not bad either. Andrew, what are you going to, shiny hunt for? What's your most powerful Pokemon on your team? Well, it's a random Sparrow that I just caught. The most powerful thing on my team. Oh, so you're terrible then. Yes. Yes, I am. Alright, why will this Nidoran female not spawn any longer? Have I offended some god? Some dark god somewhere? Oh! You're gonna shiny hunt everything! Oh, okay. Good luck, friend. I literally couldn't. God bless you, because there's just no way I could do that. I would give up so quickly. I would be the French with how fast I would give up. I think I hit the 50 catch combo once in Let's Go, and I'm just like, nope, I'm done. Nope. A lot of swearing. Spent like a good hour and caught nothing. You know, fun fact, I believe you actually have a chance if you catch a Pokemon with a certain set of stats in this game to transfer it to Gold and Silver. I believe you can technically... Oh, in my game, there aren't. In the Let's Go version of basically the same game, there are, but you technically can find Pokemon that if you transfer them over to Silver and Gold would qualify as shiny, if I'm not mistaken. I will never spend that much time doing that. I'm just trying to find a Nidoran female right now, which is proving to be as difficult as getting a shiny. My video output is low. You son of a bee. Alright, so my internet is absolutely kicking me square in the teeth, and I do not know why. I just did a test while I was playing here to see what my, speed was. I upload and download, and it's more than adequate. So I'm really unsure why my computer keeps effing off on me. And the only thing I can think is that there's so many people on YouTube right now that's just not super happy. Which is great. It's exciting. I'm trying to think of something I've done that's the equivalent of shiny hunting in a game. Oh yeah, the cries in the Gen 2 games are fantastic. I actually... Someone at YouTube is really mad. They've looked at my personal details. They probably have access to my voting record. They are not pleased about what I stand for. The Gen 2 cries are wonderful. Actually, a lot of things in Gen 2 really stepped it up. Like, I enjoy the legendaries specifically a lot more in Gen 2 than I enjoy them in Gen 1. The legendary birds are cool, but, not as cool, I feel like, as everything you get out of Gen 2 before you cross over. Oh, come on. Oh, you're so brutal, game. Oh, the RNG gods do not smile on me in this day. I do have a ridiculously powerful Sparrow now, so that's fun. Nope, he died. Get it done. Alright, yeah, you do this. Celebi. That is going to be the hardest one, I think, because my goal is to end up capturing every Pokemon in, You're going to murder me, aren't you? I think you are. I don't think I'm going to get this one off unless you do something dumb. Nope. Okay. That is a good pun there. Celebi is going to be the hardest one, I think, for me to get. I see what you've done there. When I try to complete my Crystal Pokédex, only because I'm gonna have to trick the event into going off, likely with a Game Shark. Well played, sir. All right, game, can you just give me what I want? What I really, really want? Are you a Moltres? Because you're on fire today. Alright, level 4. You do get it for free in Crystal? I thought you still needed the event like in Gold and Silver. But you get one for free, question mark? Because if that's the case, I have dramatically made this more difficult than it needs to be on myself. Because I've literally never played Crystal. Andrew, literally the same reaction I had. Wait a second, you do? That's literally, Andrew, my exact words. Like, what? How have I overlooked this? I would have bought this long ago. My stupid goal is that I'd like to get all of my Pokédex complete and then carry it through the entirety of the games up to through my 3DS. That's my dumb goal that I'm working on. Let's see if my Magic the Gathering War can take out this Sparrow. Probably not, because the Sparrows are ridiculously powerful for no reason. Alright, I am calling it. I am going to move on, because I am obviously not going to get a female Nidoran. Oh, no, it's insane, Andrew. It's dumb. It's absolutely obnoxious. There's no realistic reason why I should want to do it. But I'm dumb myself, and when I get an idea in my head, I have to complete it. Alright. So Nidoran female was not showing up. We're going to head over into the woods. Okay, go to the Elite Four, go to Goldenrod Pokemon Center. Huh. Boom! Really? Alright. Well, then I'll have to do that. Because that would be excellent, because I have Stadium 2, which means I can basically get Gold, Silver, yada yada completed, and I have a Super Game Boy 2 that I just recently picked up. So I should be able to really do it then. That would be excellent. Did I break the game? Because I'm not encountering anything random. Someone fight me. Do you want to fight me? Okay, he wants to fight me. Your world is absolutely shaken. Alright, someone needs to explain to me why in the original Red and Blue bird Pokemon are so ridiculously OP. Look at this. One hit, yeah, I get a type advantage, but basically knocked him out. It knocked the Weedle out in one go. The Caterpie's hanging on by a thread of life. Yeah, that is awesome. I'm going to make it a point to make that part of my strat for getting the Pokédex complete, because that is awesome. Alright, what do we got? Oh, look, a Weedle. Peck. Almost dead. And almost dead. Excellent. I'm training this bird Pokemon, and it just dawned on me that pretty much the minute I get into Mount Moon, he's gonna go away. Liliana is gonna go away. She is not going to be used at that point. Aw, that makes me sad. Because that still means my life is going to be difficult. Alright, that's fine. Given the fact that these games were held together by tape, string, and glue, I'm confident that I'll be able to find a way to either trick the game into giving me the event item, or I will just simply purchase a Game Shark and use the Game Shark to trick the game into giving me the item. Either way, I win. If this guy poisons me, I'm going to be, like, absurdly pissed. I do not want to deal with that right now. But I do need my freaking Squirtle to get some experience. Seeing as I lost the first freaking battle. There we go. Oh, dude, just wait till you see a... I am going to pull off the Mew glitch. I am going to trick the game into giving me a Mew when I'm not supposed to get a Mew. I think we'll all enjoy that part. That will not be today. I mean, it could have been pretty close to today, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I had to restart halfway through my stream. But yeah, I do intend... Wow, this is the luckiest I've ever walked through the woods. I am not getting any encounters. What is going on here? What the heck? What did I do? I broke the game. I have never managed to walk through the woods and not get, like, absolutely harassed with random encounters. Oh, that's incredible. I mean, it's not super incredible because I would like to catch some things in the woods, but it is incredible in that I'm pulling it off. I'll take it. Oh, this is going to be painful. So what are you guys' plans for later tonight? What's on the docket? I'm going to try to catch some streams and some videos to try and get caught up, but other than that, I just have to catch up in some work, like office work, which is going to be terrible. Oh, how are you still holding on to life? Andrew, are you 100% freelance now? I just walked through that entire woods without one random encounter. Oh, to last night. Got it. So, family time with the folks, and then heading back. I can't believe I just walked through the woods without one random encounter. That is insane. What the hell is going on with this game? Alright, back into the woods to try and catch something. Alright, they should just be repeats, I believe. Look at you, man of many talents. $10-year-olds, so not sure. Well, that's a pretty solid reason to not necessarily have plans. That's a really solid reason to not have plans, actually. I recommend maintaining not having plans for as long as you humanly can, because once you start having plans, they never stop. I have a passion for... Let's see, what do I actually have a passion for? That's a great question. Need to name this Weedle. What do I have a passion for? That's a great question. I guess I'm very, very fond of history, personally. I maintain a fairly, I'm fairly well read. I maintain a fairly good track of what's going on in modern times. But I'm a boring person, so I don't have much going on, to be completely honest. Andrew, I think, is the more interesting of the folks you want to ask that question to. Because he is a far more interesting individual than I will ever be. I think Weedle is going to be Cookie. Are you into dance? That's cool. There's a lot of, there's a lot of opportunities, yeah, to Andrew's point, to make it in different ways that allow you to flex the things you're interested in. I pretty much abandoned that and ran towards, be a business person. So I went and learned accounting and economics and... Oh, that's... Andrew, that's entirely false. Look at the life you lead. I'm like... My interesting thing for the day is that I cut down a tree. I used a chainsaw, but I used it poorly. You're like, yeah, freelancing, graphics work, piano accompaniment. Max Tendo 2.0, welcome. Glad that you can make it, my friend. We are just sort of meandering through the woods and picking up things as we go. I actually walked through the woods and didn't manage one random encounter. I now have one Weedle, but I wouldn't mind trying to pull out a Pikachu while I'm here. Goal here is to catch all 151 on an eventual timeline, which will not be this stream. Guess what country I live in by just one word. You know, you think that I would be able to guess which country, but let's see. Probably can't. Probably probably not gonna happen. Unlikely. Oh, gotta be Maple. Canada? America's hat? I just assume maple flag. South Africa. South Africa. Damn it, he stole my answer. Def Canada. Alright, we have a Caterpie. What's trending on Twitter? Let's see. You know what? Since you're from Canada, let's go to the Ottawa Twitter trending and let's see what's going on. Well, one of these that isn't on the other ones is the Canadian Women's Hockey League, the KWHL. So, welcome to the party, Canadian Women's Hockey League. And just because I'm excited about that, I'm going to put an exclamation point. There we go. It looks like a graphical glitch happened, and I've just assembled a random string of words. Oh. I shouldn't be happy about it, though. Apparently, it actually folded today. The Hockey League folded in Canada. That's unfortunate. Who actually did it? If you're surprised by the naming conventions, don't be. My names are... Oh, no. If you're surprised about the names, that's something you get used to, because I am quite literally using Twitter to name 100% of my Pokemon. I am going to be so sad when I have to figure out which Pokemon I want out of a box. It is going to be a very unfortunate event. I will likely keep a notebook, because this is going to be kind of brutal. What do we got? Brock's Gym? I'm level 9, that's probably good enough. Maybe I should get some potions or something, but no, it's okay. Favorite color is green. Okay. Is there a pronunciation difference if you had the U? A Diglett. I didn't remember him having a Diglett. Y'all. I didn't remember this guy having a Diglett. Do I have like some sort of like altered copy? Did someone like flash my freaking ROM on this? Oh, come on, just die already. Thank you. Thank you. Die to death. There we go. Little Herd looks more interesting. It sounds communist. Oh. Am I like completely forgetting this? I thought this guy did not have... I thought he had like a Geodude or something. But this is appearing to not be the case. I'm just going to spam bubble while I look this up. Please hold. Alright, there we go. Oh, he does. Huh. See, I swear to God, I thought he had a Geodude or something. That is fascinating to me that I did not remember that. And not only did I not remember that, but I was damn near convinced that that was not the case. Hello to whoever just joined, because I just saw the watch counter tick up. Feel free to jump into chat. We're discussing communism. I'm naming things incorrectly. And I'm forgetting most of the game that I'm attempting to play. So feel free to jump in and contribute. Whatever the hell you want, I guess, at this point. I'm going to throw down a save. A language that you would not expect. Mandarin. Let's go with Mandarin. You're learning Mandarin. Oh, sign language. It's a solid one, though. Andrew, can you actually speak Mandarin? Is that true? Or are you screwing with me? Because, like, if that's true, that's awesome. And maybe that's where I got it from. You say that, Wesley, but it's true. That is my libertarian views coming out. Feel free to do whatever it is that you want to do. I honestly don't care. Leave me alone. Welcome to stream, Wesley. Glad to have you. Wesley, you've missed quite a bit. I have actually played this game basically twice. Because the archaic transfer pack technology I'm using happened to die on me. And it made me really sad. I had to replay it. But we're naming all of our Pokemon after things we see on Twitter trending. So we have Pax Rumble here. Who's now level 13 Pax Rumble. And we just defeated shirtless Brock. Huh. Never noticed that that was his sprite. It's a little odd, not gonna lie. Alright, what do you give me? TM34? Oh yeah, GD, we should probably give you some context on that. Oh, bye, that's right. GD, what I do in people's streams, I go to their videos and I'll watch the videos. And I'll try to pick out something completely out of context. And I post the context thing, the out of context quote in their comment section. So that's what Wesley's trying to mimic, because I've hit his videos quite a bit. Just a lazy weekend, Wes. That's good. I cut down a tree earlier today, or attempted to cut up a tree, and it made me sad. Made me sad because I failed. Failed miserably, actually. Alright, where are we at? I gotta train someone who's not PAX Rumble. So let's take Sunday morning, which was trending on Twitter. Thank you for pointing that out, Andrew. And I don't know, let's go train him for a minute. You have a video? Alright. I have to start playing the write down people's names anyways, so. Do you wear the correct flannel while doing so? You know, did I wear flannel? That's a great question. I don't think I did wear flannel, which feels like a miss on my part. Yeah, it feels like a miss. Although it was funny, I was at a drive-in movie last night, which is a byproduct of living remote in the woods. And I was making fun of my buddy because he's basically the proto-hipster. He has, you know, the big derpy beard and was wearing flannel. Was wearing boots at a time where boots were not relevant. And it was a good time. Why is this going so poorly today? GD, I'll check out your video, and I'll shout you out on Twitter. If you have a Twitter handle, shoot it over to me. I'm games_done_slow. Autocorrect, stop it. Yeah, autocorrect is incredibly painful. Alright, we're gonna do some XP dragging here. Maybe I'm okay, though. Maybe I'm okay. Probably not, though. Oh, you don't have a Twitter? Alright. I wrote you down. I'll check out the video and I'll link it. You do have a Twitch? Shoot me your Twitch. I'll call it your Twitch. +5 to woodcutting. Oh, I'm very out in the sticks. I drive into work. It takes about an hour. And, it takes about an hour, and I'm not even that far away. It's just quite literally an hour back road drive from my house to where I work. Which isn't even in Boston. It's outside of Boston. So, it would honestly be like a 2-hour drive for me to get into Boston. Once you get that far out, it's pretty much sticks. +5 to woodcutting. Oh, that's amazing. No, it looked really stupid this morning. I had my, my nice, boat shoes on. I had a nice pair of blue jeans. I'm wearing the same shirt, like a collared shirt. I'm trying to cut a tree, and I'm like, man, I look really dumb. This is not appropriate attire for cutting a tree. the Kappa Master. Okay. I tapped it again. Son of a bee. Okay, I'm glad I threw a save down that long ago. Alright. So, Wesley, for context, this is exactly what happened earlier. I just gently tapped my transfer pack. And, it basically said, no, I don't like you anymore. I shall stop your game. And now it's a slow process of me resetting and trying to get the seat back in. Just super exciting. Oh, I can't believe that happened again. You know what the worst part is? I have so many Super Game Boys around. There we go. And we know it's saved because it says Red, not Ash. The guy before me, we did poke around his file before we deleted it. And he was named Ash, and he also named his Charmander Ash. So that guy had, I don't know, some sort of Ash complex. There we go. See, a super interesting little bit. Did you blow on the cartridge? No, but I did basically punch the cartridge into the back of the controller, if that counts. $100 encounters. Guessing that, GD, you haven't actually found him yet? He's doing him other than Ash. It was basically that, Fallout dungeon where everyone was named Gary. Alright, did I get the badge, or do I have to refight Brock? I have to refight him! Oh, that's the worst. Okay. Oh, the worst. Alright, lesson learned. Save more often. Oh, this is the most ridiculous thing ever. I just want to see what this does. It does literally nothing. Okay. I figured it was worth seeing what Tackle would actually do, and the answer is Tackle would do literally nothing in this scenario. Just hit him with bubbles. Not Andrew's bubbles, because Andrew's bubbles is dead. Rip bubbles. Alright, we are basically now back to where we were moments ago, before the game said no. Thick bubbles wound to my heart. No problem, Andrew. Figured I'd remind you of that. I know, I'm waiting for your next episode, but like, I understand, that must be the most painful series in the world to record. Like, the Smeargles are so underpowered. And they're so finicky to try and capture the movesets you need to actually progress. Like, oh, that's just... That is the image of pain in my mind. Alright, we're also going to save. Because I can't mentally cope with it resetting again. I know, it must be so much freaking grinding. Ugh. Oh, I can believe it. Yeah, I'm gonna be really honest. With recording, as of late, I've been so freaking tapped that I've just done a lot of batches that are pretty simple and cut them up. I haven't tried to do anything new or interesting because I just strictly don't have time. Although I did finish Paper Mario, which will be coming up in the not-so-distant future. Super exciting. Katie, how are you? Glad you could join. Glad you could make it. I am naming all the Pokemon I catch after Twitter trending handles. Oh, no worries. I'm just glad you can make it before the end. And, my mouse died. Which, you know, could be better. Could be better. How are you today, Katie? Oh my god, just die. Just drop dead. Just stop living. There we go. I unlived him. You're still in, what's the time difference for you? It's like, what, 3 hours? 2 hours? Get out of bed. Thousand Year Door is solid. I enjoy Thousand Year Door. This is gonna go so poorly. I just needed to get a little bit of XP. Oh yeah, you can't stay out there for another turn. Thousand Year Door is great. I wish... so, if you go into the trending section of Twitter... Oh, so you go into Twitter. If you look at the left side, there is trends. And it's tailored for your specific region, usually. So, we've been going around and choosing one of the trending items there, one of the links. We're choosing one of the links and using that as the name for the Pokemon. So, we have Pax Rumble, and a few others. So when something goes viral on Twitter, it ends up in that left-hand side. Live Tot was another one. That was a Liverpool Tottenham soccer game that we named him after. By the way, if you're going to ask, am I going to regret this? Yes, I absolutely am. This was a terrible idea that I had, and the minute I have to withdraw a Pokemon from the Pokebox, I am more or less going to have to guess at what the hell I'm withdrawing. But it will be super funny. It will be super funny when I do have to find something, because it'll be about 5 minutes of guess and check. No, I don't want a Poke Center again, thank you. Sunday morning will probably be the best forever. I mean, I'll probably never train him because he's level 2, and it hurts my soul to do that, you know, swap training. But yes, he will ever have a spot in my heart. Yeah, I think it's Sunday morning for everybody. Well, it's Sunday early afternoon for me. It's Sunday time to go eat a pizza. I was supposed to pick up pork yesterday, I didn't. So pizza it is. Pizza. What's the correct term, Katie? If you have a problem with Pokebox, by the way. This is Pokemon. Everything needs... I know, but Andrew, you have access to the best pizza in the world. So, like, let's be honest. I'm gonna go get, like, Rhode Island-style pizza, which is, you know, depending on where I get it from, acceptable. But you have access to best pizza. Well, you can tomorrow, Andrew. Come on. There's always time to pizza. GD, you gotta hold off on the references to the song, otherwise I'm gonna start singing on stream. And literally none of us want that. We're so far away! Yeah, I know. I hear you there. Yeah, but, you know, that's actually quite accurate, because everything is just pokey something. God, I don't like this when it's turned around on me. This is no fun. This was never supposed to have consequences. Oh, God. I forgot what a slog the start of this game is. Before you train like 1 or 2 Pokemon that are just tanks. Alright, let's see if I can get to Mount Moon before the end of this. How does it feel? It feels great, actually. Actually having people to talk to as I do this is far better than sitting here by myself in a dark room crying. Did I say crying? Nah, not crying. Probably not crying. Probably not crying. Maybe crying? Probably not, though. Oh, it's Shorts Kid, because shorts are comfy and easy to wear. Good for him. Wearing shorts. Alright. I hope you didn't have any attachment to your Pokemon, because murder them. This sprite is adorbs. Man, you do you. If you wanna tell folks your name, we go by names a lot only because we interact a ton. A little bit of crying, just a little bit. But don't feel any pressure to say anything. You know, you're on the younger side. Tears of joy. And tears of joy stream down my face with arms wide open. That's the song, I think, right? That's some Creed. You just need to, like, essentially sound like I'm gargling nails. And then say Jesus once in a while. That's fair. Alright, what do we got? Pax Rumble leveled up. No, he didn't level up. Someone else leveled up. Ekans. I do not remember any of these Pokemon at the start of this game. Like, this is brutal. I don't remember anything. And usually by now I've grinded a Butterfree. It's like the butt rock formula. Gargle a whole bunch of nails, and then say Jesus, and now you're religious rock. It's like religious bro jam. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I guess I'm gonna peck you to death then. That's fine. Dude, that whole generation of music, it all sounds very similar. Critical hit. Screw you. Critical hit. Oh my god, just die. Oh, it's like an actual snake. You're trying to hit it with a shovel and you can't necessarily get it quite right. It keeps coming at you. I'm fairly certain someone in my house walked into this room, heard me saying hitting something with a shovel, and just decided that they wanted to leave. Just, let's be honest. Probably for the best. Alright, there we go. Level 10. I'm gonna have, like, the best Sparrow ever. It's gonna be awesome. In terms of mediocre Pokemon, I'm gonna have, like, a Rattata, a Sparrow, and a Squirtle. Game 1. Got a little trivia? Alright, kick it out. What do we got? Alright, so if I can successfully walk in a straight line without bumping into anything for a few seconds, I will have actually made it back to where I was seconds ago. Oh, that's great. It's almost forward progress, almost. Man, autocorrect is just destroying you today, GD. Something in common with Eevee and... Uh-oh. What is it? I have no idea. I'm gonna be really honest, no clue. Alright, this probably he won't die, probably. Let's hope he doesn't die, probably. Alright, perfect. Now I'll pull him out. Alright, I apologize, because OBS, I think it's OBS. This has to be OBS. Oh, they're all spelled the same backwards. They're all palindromes! That's a word I haven't heard since high school. This stream is absolutely kicking my butt today. Between the hardware failures and the software failures, I cannot get a break. I've decided that I'm going to charge through and we're going to at least get to Mount Moon. Because then I can feel like I've accomplished something with my life. And by my life, I mean playing video games in a... In my defense, I haven't had any coffee yet. It is like, what, noon for you? Go get some freaking coffee, man. Noontime, you should at least have had, like, 3 cups of coffee. Still in bed. We're just gonna excuse the still in bed part? You should not still be in bed. Come on. It's noon. Get out there and enjoy whatever the temperature is in Colorado. Take your time gaming. That's awesome. Yeah, take your time, getting up in the morning. Listen, I understand. You just live it. You drank it all? Come on, man. Don't you guys get Dunkin' Donuts nearby? Or Krispy Kreme? Or some equivalent donut hut? You stayed up late last night. Psh. I went to a drive-in last night. You have no excuse. I watched myself some Dumbo and some Captain Marvel. Got home way late. I thought I fought you already. Ah, shoot. Something in common between Pikachu and Meowth. The most appearances in the anime series? On a per episode basis? That'd be my guess. You have a gas station on the corner. Ugh. You don't live in the civilized parts of the world. We have a Dunkin' Donuts on every corner. Sometimes 2 on a corner. You've never been to a drive-in? Dumbo was great. I enjoyed Dumbo. I mean, it was like you have to take it within the respect of it's a CGI-based movie, so accept it for what it is. But it was good. My kids enjoyed it. We went with another family. They enjoyed it. So it was nice. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So let's see if I can train my Magic the Gathering War Rattata by switching him out basically every battle. I'm gonna be really honest, that was my guess. I guess that they probably both have the largest amount of appearances in the anime, short of that. Favorite Disney movie? Really? I found that the original Dumbo didn't hold up exceptionally well to time. Who else do I want to train up? Eh, that's fine. They understand English. But is it technically English? Because if you're watching the anime in Japan, why are you bothering to train a Rattata? That is a great question. I intend to make Rattata a permanent member of my team. Oh, they're reverse numbers? I intend to make all of these underused Pokemon permanent members of my team. So, Raticate is going to be on my team, because he's superbly superbly underutilized. That's gonna be part of my part of what I'm gonna do in the series. So, yeah, but why? Well, why not? What do you want me to use? Tell you what. You tell me. What do you want me to use? See, my thought process is if I can use a whole bunch of Pokemon that never see the light of day, that could be interesting and different. Unevolved Magikarp. Just give him Tackle and go to town. Oh, yeah. You know what? If I could come up with a way to make that work, I would use Unevolved Magikarp. Technically, I think if you get his Splash PP down to, like, 0... he gets, like, Struggle, essentially, to do damage. So I think, technically, if you had enough time on your hands, you technically could win with a Magikarp. Also, you can do it. Yeah, the Solo Ditto run. I've seen the video of it. It makes my head explode. Bulbasaur is his own rival. Ah, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, the no one likes you Pokemon. Alright. Yeah, just faint my Pokemon so we can stop this. You've seen people do it, but I am not people. Oh god. Why did I just say that out loud? Well, that got snipped and thrown into chat. Oh, okay. Alright. I did heal there, right? Alright, cool. God, I just want to get to Mount Moon. I knew that was coming. Alright. Well, guess it can't be avoided then. As soon as I said that, I'm like, ah, crap. Oh, a bug catcher! They're the best. No, they're not. They're terrible. Alright. Alright, Rat. Can you actually handle yourself here? Can you possibly take down this caterpillar? What I meant to say is I am not other people. I value my time too much to sit there and struggle through the game using only a single Magikarp. And all hail the lizard people. Are they actually the same? I don't even know. I'm just sort of burning it because why not? Is Tackle and Quick Attack the same damage? In the more recent generations, I know they give me like a number, which helps me because, you know, ineptitude. Because it doesn't really matter which one I spam. I'm literally just sitting here blindly hitting the button. Pro tip. Pro tip. Oh, I'm getting... Okay, 5 more power. I was gonna say, if it's a difference between an accuracy of 95 and an accuracy of 100, I think I'm all set. I think I'll be okay. But no, he actually has more power. Okay, that's interesting. So there's literally no advantage whatsoever to Tackle. You can Quick Attack, and it's literally just as good sure. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Let's fight you. Did I just touch you? Oh, God. Oh, God. Demonetized. Alright. I'm gonna start taking... There's 0 advantage to tackle. Oh, God. That was staggeringly hard that you just hit me. Go, Pax Rumble! Just want to make it to Mount Moon, that's all. Okay. Yeah, Jigglypuff, Clefairy are ridiculous. Just damage sponges. It's just like in the original Smash Brothers. You just sit there and slap around Jigglypuff all day long. Makes no impact whatsoever. Bulbasaur and Rhydon have something in common. Alright, let's think. What do they have in common? Oh, don't kill me. I'm supposed to kill you, that's how this game works. Okay, there we go. Okay, I feel better about life now. I don't know, what do they have in common? Any guesses from chat? Alright, and we are here. And the way I think to really cap off this episode is to get the best Pokemon in the game. Do I need to get rid of something in my party? No, I don't need to get something in my party. Do I want to give a nickname to Magikarp? Guys, what? How do we want to end this episode? How do we want to name this Magikarp? What do we got? You know what? Since you guys are here, let's see what is trending in Denver. Can I do that? Is it going to let me? Hashtag the Matrix? Yeah, that's true. Alright, the Matrix. And we're going to use... Can I do it? Yes, I can do it. Hey, Cameron. Welcome to the show. You're in good company with some good freaking people. That's right? Matrix? M-A-T-R-A-X? I'm not seeing it on mine. Yep, the Matrix. You know what? We have enough. We can do this. Hold on. This is far more important than interacting with chat. Is this just a space? Yes. There we go. Hey, Luca, how are you? We're actually just, calling it for the day. The Matrix was sent to the Pokemon box on the PC. Well, I can think of honestly no better way to end this than getting another goofy named Pokemon. Let's look at our team right now. We got Magic the Gathering War, Pax Rumble, Live Tot, Sunday Morning, Liliana, and Kooky. Really, we should train Sunday Morning because I feel bad about that. He's got the best name, but the worst stat line. All right. So we do need to do something though. Kooky, goodbye. And let's get the Matrix. Just the blue pill. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It has been a blast. I have every intention of making this a regular thing. I'm unsure if I want to do it in stream or if I want to do it in recorded episodes. Obviously, with the difficulties I've had with the hardware, this might make more sense to do in episodic format with maybe some supplemental live streams. Oh, God. Okay, leaving your N64 turned on, detach the Game Boy plaque. Okay. Oh, narrowly averted. Okay, we're gonna save this one more time just to feel good and warm and fuzzy about it. Oh god, that was amazing. Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching. I gotta jump back into real life. So awesome. I really appreciate everyone who watches any of my videos, any of my streams. And I can think of no better way to end a Games Done Slow and Bad stream than with the whole of the game basically saying, I no longer want to play. Good night, everyone. Good night, Katie. Good night, Wesley. Good night, Andrew. Good night, Cameron. Good night, Luca, who is a recent addition. Thanks to the Molten Gamer, Fiber Optic, everyone who joined in. Really appreciate it. Have a good night, everyone.